What's up everybody? Today we are talking all about the new iPad Pro with the M5 chip. So we're going to go over everything you need to know about this iPad. This is Apple's thinnest and most powerful iPad yet. I'm here to share with you all of my thoughts, whether I think it's worth upgrading, who I think this iPad is for, and everything new about it. And not too long ago, I did a full review on Apple's new iPad Air. So if you are looking for an upgrade, but you're not quite ready to go Pro, you should definitely check out my review of the Air because this is still, I think, a great option for people, but we will talk about that in this video. So the first thing you're going to notice about this iPad is just how thin it is. The 11-inch model is only 5.3 millimeters thick, and the 13-inch version is even thinner at 5.1. And it's kind of insane how light it feels in my hand. It's less than a pound for this 11-inch size. You pick it up and it almost feels like nothing. It just feels like you're holding the display itself. And it's pretty crazy how thin and light it is for how powerful this iPad is. Like I mentioned, it has the M5 chip. The new M5 chip brings up to 6.7 times faster rendering, up to 5.6 times faster AI performance, and up to 6 times faster video transcoding compared to the M1 model. So it's running cooler, faster, and more efficiently across the board with all of your different Pro apps. So I was really excited to get my hands on this because I have been using a M1 MacBook and an M2 iPad for a while. So having the M5 chip is just a major upgrade in processing power. And I do tons of graphic design, content creation, video editing, drawing, you name it, along with all of the other fun stuff. But I really like to be able to use these heftier, more pro apps, and this iPad seriously handles all of the apps so well. I'm able to open up multiple different apps that I love, like Procreate, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, all at once without any lag. There is no pause or delay at all. I was opening up all of these Pro apps and everything is just running efficiently, and I'm going in between app to app and no lag, there's no breaks. It's seriously so impressive how well that this handles things like Final Cut Pro, Procreate, handles it all at the same time. So I've been really loving this for editing 4K video. This is perfect for video editors and creators. I'm able to color correct and edit in Final Cut and see that color correction and the editing happening in real time with no lag. It's all super smooth. With the new background tasks feature in iPadOS 26, means you can start a long render on your videos and still keep working in other apps. And speaking of iPadOS 26, this iPad really shines. And iPadOS 26 in combination with the M5 chip is truly just like the dream iPad setup. With the new windowing system in iPadOS 26, you can have multiple different apps opened at once, all organized on your screen so you can multitask, bounce between different apps. You also have the new controls in the upper left-hand corner that allow you to minimize or X out of your window, just like you can on the Mac. You have the new menu bar at the top, and you also have the new stunning liquid glass design, which is now in all of your Apple devices, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It gives everything kind of a clear, transparent, sleek look. There's also different customization options on your lock screen and your home screen that I love. The more customization options for me, the better. So this runs all of iPadOS 26. This works with all of the new AI features that came in iPadOS 26, like live translation, where you can automatically translate text in iMessages. You can also use different writing tools that can proofread your text, rewrite different versions until the tone and wording are just right. And you can also create fun original images with Image Playground. You can try out different animations, illustrations, and sketches. So all of these features are super fun, built right into this iPad, and it just has everything that you need. I have a full video on my channel walking you through everything you need to know about iPadOS 26. This isn't just an update that's available for the Pro models. You can get this on your iPad or your iPad Air. It's an amazing update with lots of really cool features, and it really starts to transform your iPad into a computer. This is really becoming my all-in-one device for content creation. I've been picking this up more and more instead of using my laptop for things, because this in combination with a Magic Keyboard or another keyboard actually works even better and faster than my full-blown MacBook Pro because I have an older version. So this is the 11-inch, and while I love the 11-inch, it's so I feel like it's truly the perfect size for everybody because it's just like right around that classic like paper size. But I think if you're going to be using this as kind of like a computer or a laptop replacement, going up to that bigger 13-inch size really makes a difference, especially when you're doing things like video editing or graphic design. Having that extra screen space just really makes having multiple windows open at once just feel very natural. One of my favorite features about this iPad that I haven't had in a while because I've been using my iPad Air is that it has a front-facing camera, so I can unlock my iPad with Face ID instead of having to type in my passcode every single time. A small thing, but a really handy feature nonetheless. But aside from just using, you know, more hefty pro apps, you can also use all of our go-to favorites for planning and note-taking, like GoodNotes. And with the new M5 chip now, running AI through GoodNotes is going to be so seamless and smooth. So then there's also the new display on this iPad. It's bright, detailed, and it's just so stunning. Everything looks so crisp and clear. And you can even choose the nano textured glass option, which will help with glare. And one of the biggest updates that I've been testing on this iPad is the eSIM and cellular capabilities. And honestly, having cellular on your iPad is a total game changer. I personally live in an area that is not the best for internet, and my Wi-Fi tends to go in and out. So having cellular on this iPad makes my life easier because I don't have to worry about where I am, and having a solid Wi-Fi connection, it gives me a lot more flexibility of where I can use my iPad. And as a content creator, you know, we're always on the go. You can work from wherever, so that is a huge plus. Battery life has been about the same as previous models for me, about 9 to 10 hours of battery life on this, depending what you're doing. I haven't experienced any overheating or lagging or crashing. Everything has just been working very well with all of my big apps and big files. So yeah, the battery life is perfect because you can edit videos and work all day, all without needing to charge. You can get a full work day out of your iPad Pro. With the new M5 chip and the new screen, this iPad is also amazing for gaming. We can't forget about playing games on our iPad, one of my favorite things to do. And this really supports some of the best, most high quality games. And again, no lag, everything looks crisp, the colors are amazing. And of course, we can't forget about accessories. If you are going to invest in an iPad Pro, you should definitely invest in some sort of keyboard. I love using the Magic Keyboard. Always recommend that, as well as it has compatibility with the Apple Pencil Pro. I also have a full video on the Apple Pencil Pro, the features that come with this. It has a squeeze feature and barrel roll. These are two features I use all of the time and I absolutely love. And they are also compatible with different Pro apps like Procreate and Final Cut Pro. So who is this iPad for? This is like the ultimate creator iPad, I think. I mean, if you are a creative person, if you are doing 3D models, sketches, art, video editing, animations, writing, or any of the above, this is going to be able to handle all of your favorite Pro apps, seamlessly open up all of them at once if you want, and this is going to be able to handle all of those without any lag, any overheating. And if you're a creator, you know that sometimes when you're using an older laptop with something like Photoshop or Final Cut Pro, the fans on your laptop will feel like your laptop is going to take off right off of your desk. So the fact that a iPad this thin can handle apps like Final Cut Pro, Photoshop, Procreate, without any overheating or lagging. I know how many times my previous laptops have crashed, overheated, fans are going crazy. So the fact that you can do all of that on this thin tablet is truly incredible. I think if you're a casual user, you probably won't need the Pro features like this. I would recommend something like the iPad Air that just came out. And like I said, I have a video on that. I think that's better more for the everyday user who wants to journal, plan, take notes, watch movies, play some games. But if you are someone who wants to use digital art, and really pro digital apps, this is going to be the best option. While I don't think that this iPad is for everybody, I think it's a great new option in the iPad lineup for people who really need a pro tablet. And if you want more tips and tricks for the iPad and the iPad Pro, I'm going to be posting a lot this week on my Instagram and TikTok of setting up this iPad, talking through my favorite pro apps, and just really putting this iPad to the test. I'm really excited about this new iPad, new M5 chip. It's thin, it's portable, it's a little powerhouse, so I'm very excited about this. Let me know what you guys think of this new iPad below, if you're in the market for one, or if you're just watching because you're interested in what's new. Let me know what you think of this below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.